Hello and welcome. I am Raziel, and today, well, I was actually going to do a different video about pricing, but things change, new news comes up, and everything's different. So, today, this is going to be not quite different, but something I'm really excited about, obviously, and that is the new Armoured Clash game from Warcradle coming up to pre-order soon, and we have actually got some stuff that's actually in the boxes. I'm not going to give you direct details. I'm just going to be about size and how varied it is. The sort of things I usually go on about when I think a box is good. And first things first, this is a Battle of Singapore box outer. I really do like this artwork, by the way. And going on Warcradle's pricing at the moment, I might be wrong, but there's nothing else I can really go on. This is going to be a £95 box. And here we go. You get your lovely crown side here with tanks and walkers and infantry and some dragoons in there, and you've got two buildings. Oh look, terrain. I hope that doesn't up the price, but some companies do that. And then you got the Empire side. You got some more tanks and some other stuff, and you got some big walkers here as well, and you got lots of infantry. I like the amount of infantry you get for both, and this is just the starter set. This is the one for 2 players. This is a 2-player starter set. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's well worth it. This is 2 decent sized armies for you to play with, and you get a bit of terrain as well, which is not too bad. I do have issues with terrain in general. I always have done. It's just something that I don't like. I think it's something you should build yourself, but you get 2 really decent sized armies. I think that's pretty cool. Next is the Crown Faction Battle Group. Oh, look at this lovely build. This is actually my wallpaper right now. I love this. Got the Union flag flying there. You've got lots of guns. You've got the big boy at the back there. This is actually in the box. And this is what I love about Warcradle. They do this one box thing where you just need this one box to play your game. You do not need anything else if you want a decent army to play with, and it is once again a very nice army. Here's your big resin boy. Like I said, I think it's called the Churchill. I'm not 100% sure, but I do like it, and it looks like it's going to be pretty beefy as well. You got more tanks as well. These are walkers, I think, and you have are they walkers or they look like walking tanks? Let's use that. You got some more dragoons again, which are down here, I should say. Lots of infantry, heavy artillery, a nice varied box again. And what's really cool, with this epic size, it's so easy for a company just to plonk out so many of a one thing, and it looks, just lots and lots of the same thing. But Warcradle really wanted to diversify these boxes and armies so you really can get into the game, and it's interesting and fun. You're not painting the same thing over and over again. Next is the Empire faction. You don't get the big dragon. I'm crying, but you get this big boy here instead. Again, this is a lovely bit of artwork. I do like the Empire. I like the lore of the Empire as well. And it's kind of the reason why I'll probably end up buying the 2-player starter set, not the single-player starter set, because I kind of want both. Because I do like the Empire, and I do like the Crown. I think they're really cool. I think they're really nice. So here's what you get. Here's your big boy. Nice big resin boy here. Again, these boxes were up, going with Warcradle prices. These 2 boxes are going to be around £95, I think. Like I said, I'm just going on their pricing right now, so it's not. You've got some really big heavy artillery here. I think the other ones are heavy artillery now thinking about it. And you have your tanks. I love these tanks. They're so cool looking. They're just like big balls that roll around. You've got lots of infantry, some walkers again. Again, this is just a really nice looking box. It's nice and diverse. It's nice and varied. And, you're not going to get too bored painting the same models over and over again at this scale. Warcradle's really good at it. But this big boy is fantastic looking. I love this one. I think he looks cool. This is the Crown Introductory set. The Crown Introductory set with the good old crown there. You get a couple of tanks. Oh, it is a heavy artillery. It's better seen here. Oh, you get a little resin one here as well. That might be fun to build. A little bit tricky at that scale for resin, but doesn't mean it won't be fun. And you got your dragoons again. So basically, you can see that these are all basically the same army, just different sizes. Like extra bits are added on, but it keeps pretty much most of the same units for each one. Obviously, other units are removed because size and scale. But like I said, the fact is that War Cradle's really emphasising lots of different units. You've got some cavalry there as well, which is nice to see. And now finally we've got the Empire introductory set. Very cool, nice bit of artwork again. And once again you've got the basic tanks, heavy artillery, some walkers, and you've got a nice diverse set here. War Cradle, I think I've really, this will be, I think about £55 to £60 for the smaller sets, because that's kind of again what they do. They sort of got this nice balance, and they really do try to make it easy and quite cheap for you to get in, and the level you get in is up to you. Like if you want to go halves on the 2-player set, it's going to cost you a lot less than this, but if you want to go full battle group, it's going to cost you about the same as the 2-player set. And what I think, like knowing like War Cradle and one of their tactics they use, they kind of always put rules in when they have to. Like I got a feeling that in the not only the 2-player set, but like the introductory sets will have a rule book. The Empire faction battle group's going to have a rule book, so you're going to have a basic rule book with it as well, which is really fantastic, and I think it's kind of cool. And I'm actually really excited for this one. When I heard this came out, it trumped all excitement for any other game at the time. Like Warpaths looks interesting, you had Epic for 40k, but this one really trumps me because I love the Crown, I love the Empire. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic for everyone to play. I think it's going to be a great game, knowing War Cradle and how they make games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video on the what's in the boxes of, I know it's a very simplified one because I just wanted to do a nice brief overview until it's fully announced, it's fully for pre-order, and I can really deep dive into this. This is just like a taster of what to come. Anyway, thank you very much for watching once again, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to get into wargaming or want to save some money on your wargaming, don't forget to check out Wayland Games down below. They're the ones who actually make Armoured Clash, by the way. I know this video is not sponsored, it's just an affiliate link, and I get paid if you buy something, and it's up to 20% off and free delivery off to £20. There's Forbidden Planet, comics, DVDs, mangas, toys, plushies, all that really cool geeky stuff which everyone loves. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff as well. There is also my merchandise, cups, t-shirts, stickers, bags, loads of different stuff there. There is also my comics. If you want to see Little Red Riding Hood go ham on some Lovecraftian cyborg werewolves, there's that. There's also a nice horror anthology one as well, if you like your horror. And finally, there's Skyforge. Never forget Skyforge, good friend of mine. And finally, Patreon, because business. Bye bye.